Before we began working with Rich, it'd probably be what I'd equate to as a adolescent, kind of trying to find ourselves, not really having a strong sense of who we want to be or how we want to go about life or our world of business. Didn't have a good sense of the big picture, what we were really trying to accomplish. And it was more just a daily grind of work in, work out, money in, money out, trying to survive as a business. And like I said, lacking that long-term vision and goals and focus to get us to make the smart decisions that we needed to on a daily basis versus the daily minutia of just trying to traverse the world of business, period. I think the thing we were most skeptical about was, we'd never really heard of a business coach or even the concept of it. I think we definitely knew we needed help. We needed to have something change in our business, but we weren't really sure what that was. And the idea of coaching sounded really appealing, this kind of savior thing to come in and help us all things business. Well, I don't think coaching is that. It was kind of just in the end, a chance we said, we have to take. Here we have a set amount of money we could invest. Is it better to put it over here, over here, over here? And in the end, we did decide to go with coaching, but it was a significant decision to make, given the investment that it was, and was it the right choice? It's only hindsight that gives us that confidence rather than knowing at the time per se. My experience in working with Rich is, what I'll always say about Rich is he's run the gamut of business in terms of small business and the largest a business can potentially get almost, and he's always able to equate it in terms of our business. So even though if it was a manufacturing problem in his previous experience, he's able to make it equate to the agency world and web design world, and it's always able to resonate and really bring it down to whatever level we're speaking to. And so we can be at 1,000-foot discussions or 100,000-foot discussions, and we're always kind of able to work through these problems or opportunities even that we're facing as a business, and it's very good. And I think the other side of it is over the years, Rich has really put together, and I think as an entrepreneur, you're kind of on an island a lot of times, and you're kind of the lone man on the totem pole. But Rich has done a great job of creating a community of other like-minded business owners and similar-sized businesses that we can relate to. And while we might be in different industries, all our problems are the same at the end of the day. And it's really great to kind of have that community that's been developed as well. The things that have changed the most in our business, I think, are all the things that I'd say were our business before having a coach. Now we work towards a common purpose, a common goal, a common mission. We're not planning our business by the day now. We're planning our business 6 months, a year out, 3-year, 5-year vision. We really have a sense of where we're going, where we're headed, and likewise what we need to have in place at each step of the way to get there. So all our decisions are based upon where we want to take this business, and likewise we're making a lot of it really grounds our choices inside of that as far as what we do, and anytime you seem to make short-term sacrifices or decisions, you're going to pay it for it down the road. But when you can really have that collective goal and common goal, it does wonders for our business. And I think the things we've solved from a model perspective and all the fundamentals of business that going through coaching has really helped us work on, makes us basically focus on opportunity versus back in the early days it was 90% fires and mistakes and 10% opportunity, whereas now it's probably the reverse of 90% opportunity, 10% fires and whatnot. My advice for business owners considering coaching, I think the best thing I could think of is think of a coach the same way you think of a coach in sports. Are they going to get out and run the drills with you and take care of the tackling on the football field or whatever the analogy you want to use is? No. They're there to motivate you. They're there to guide you. They're there to tell you when you're messing up, and they're there to give you credit when you're doing right. So the work at the end of the day still relies on the business owner. You have to go into that knowing that a coach can't solve all your problems just by talking about them. It takes a lot of sweat and elbow grease, I guess you could say, at the end of the day. But again, that's what a coach is for. And I think that's where the value comes in, is I solve the problems for myself as a business with the help of a coach. The coach doesn't solve the business problems for me. And so I think, if you can approach it like that, then everybody in life has coaches for all kinds of different things, and there's no excuse to not have one for a business as well.